Hey, what's up, everybody? I am your Wrestling Rundown Champion, and I'm here to give you guys my review of Lucha Underground Season 1, Episode 4. And this episode is called Thrill of the Hunt. And this episode was taped on September 14th, 2014, and it aired on November 19th, 2014. And overall, I enjoyed this episode. I thought this was definitely the weakest episode out of the four. I think because it had a couple of average matches on it, and it didn't really feel like it kind of left with that ending that hooks you into want to watch the next episode, and that's kind of what this one felt like. So this episode opened up with, I believe it opened up with, I don't even remember how it started actually. I think it opened up with with Sexy Star. She had a match, and she cut a promo first on Chavo Guerrero Jr. talking about how she beat up someone that she looked to as a mentor, Blue Demon Jr. And just said if she tries that stuff with her, and if they're gonna get into an altercation, he better win the chair because she's going to destroy the Guerrero heritage or the Guerrero family name. I thought that was a good promo there. It's just kind of weird because after what Sexy Star did to Rosemary, everybody hates her now, and it's kind of strange. I know this happened years before that, but she gets beloved here, so I think it's kind of funny. And then Ivelisse comes out. It's not Ivelisse, it's Ivelisse. I think that's dumb. It should be Ivelisse. And she talks about how she's the most badass bitch in Lucha Underground, and she's gonna prove it to Sexy Star. That's pretty much the gist of the promo. And they have a match. It was kind of a sloppy match. You could clearly see that Ivelisse is very green, and I always question why she never got picked for to be signed by WWE at Impact Wrestling. And this match, I thought, proved to be the reason why she wasn't picked, because she looked awful in this match, at least in my opinion. This kind of makes me think it's a good applaud. This makes me realize how good of a thing that Lucha Underground is taped so they can cut stuff, because there must have been some botches going on in this match, because it was terrible. Well, I don't want to say it's terrible, but it was a basic average match. It was sloppy. This was a 2-star match, and Sexy Star won with the roll-up, but I just didn't care. And there was no Chavo Guerrero Jr. sighting. Then we had Diablo Cueto coming up to Drago backstage, and he says that he heard great things about Drago, but he really doesn't know if those things are true or not, because he technically didn't lose the main event last week, but he didn't win either. So he's going to put him up against an opponent named Ken Corono, who is best known as El Hijo de Fantasma from Impact Wrestling and AAA and stuff like that. And yeah, I thought they had well, actually, I can't really get into that. Then we had the next match. This was probably my favorite match on the show. Phoenix versus Pentagon Jr. Pentagon Jr. cuts a promo talking about how he wants respect, how he's always fought for respect, but he never got it when he was growing up by anybody else. But Dario Cueto finally gave him respect, and tonight he's going to show Phoenix what respect truly is. And this was a hell of a match here. I definitely got to give this 3 3/4. It was a really good match. Phoenix hit a lot of dives in this match, like the corkscrew crossbody, the springboard leg drop, the handstand cutter, and Pentagon Jr. had some very good moves in this matchup too. He hit a straight jacket backbreaker. He hit a sling blade, which I know is called something else, but I refuse to call it what Matt Striker calls it, because Matt Striker and Vampiro did it on commentary, and it's the sling blade because it does not... I know he calls it something else, but it's a fucking sling blade, so fuck off, Matt Striker. They even hit a Totoro DDT, a wicked corkscrew crossbody on the outside, Hurricanrana from the turnbuckle, and then the finish eventually came when I forget his name. When Phoenix hit his finisher, a reverse Frankensteiner for the win, which Matt Striker didn't know the name of, and Vampiro didn't bother knowing the name of, even though he's wrestled before, so he should know the name of this move. And I overall thought this was a hell of a matchup, and this was great. 3 3/4, definitely. And then we had Drago versus Kin Carano, or best known as El Hijo Fantasma. They did a video package for King Carano. Basically, his gimmick is that he hunts. He always hunts. He's a predator and he hunts his prey. That's pretty much his gimmick. I thought this was a pretty good match. Drago definitely carried King Carano in this match because Drago mainly did all the big high moves. He really was the whole match here because he hit a lot of head scissors and a Hurricanrana and a springboard 450. Fantasma hit some good moves like when he powered out of the head scissors and stuff, but he was carried in this match. I'm just being honest. Drago won with the roll-up. Now, a lot of people probably will complain that it's Ken Kudo's first match and he's losing. I don't really care because I like Drago better, and I think he's a better talent, and Drago is just awesome. I did like King Kudo, though. He did look good in the match, but he was definitely carried in this match. This match was really a showcase for Drago. So if I had to rate this match, it's pretty good. I'll give it like a 3 3/4 stars. Then Conan goes backstage to talk to Prince Puma, and he tells him to stay out of Johnny Mundo's business because this is not his fight. It's Johnny Mundo's fight. What doesn't make any sense about this, though, is Cortez and I forget the other guy's name, actually, off the top of my head. Cortez and Cisco attacked Prince Puma first. This is what I don't like about Conan. His storylines never make any sense. Why would he tell Prince Puma to stay out of it because it's not his fight? But they attacked him first. And then I'm just going to talk about the main event. But Prince Puma really doesn't listen to him. So something tells me they're going to turn on each other because this dynamic with Conan and Prince Puma is just odd because Prince Puma's like this beloved babyface and Conan's trying to be this badass heel and it just doesn't really work. I don't really know why they did this. But we had Johnny Mundo versus Big Rick, and Big Rick really hasn't improved all that much as a wrestler. He sucked in WWE. He still sucks now. And Johnny Mundo got like a passable match out of him. He got a pretty decent match. But that's because Big Rick really didn't do anything. And it shows up backstage, Cisco and Cortez attack Prince Puma. So it makes me question why Conan's telling him to stay out of this fight when they keep attacking him. So that doesn't make any sense. And then they attack Johnny Mundo and beat the crap out of him. Johnny Mundo hit a really wicked cool standing Spanish fly on, I think, Cortez. I don't really know who it was on. And then Big Rick hits a one-handed spine buster through a table, and then the show ends. I did like the ending overall. I thought it made all three guys look strong. Just the thing I didn't understand is I like the storyline, but the biggest plot hole was Conan telling Prince Puma not to get involved in Johnny Mundo's fight, but yet he's the one that keeps getting attacked first. Like, it would have made more sense if Prince Puma had decided, because if Prince Puma had never been attacked at all and he was just already laid out, it really didn't make any sense to me. That was just really weird. This Conan-Prince Puma dynamic really doesn't work. And I like Conan and all, but him and Prince Puma really shouldn't be a thing. He should be paired up with somebody else. What I think is happening is they're gonna have Prince Puma turn on him. I think Conan should have probably just gone with Chavo Guerrero because that seems like a better dynamic. Because this Conan-Prince Puma thing really didn't work. I don't know why they tried it, and I think it's not failing. Like, I do like the dynamic, but it's just odd because Prince Puma's a babyface and Conan's a heel, and it's just weird. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a pretty good episode of Lucha Underground. Definitely the weakest out of the 4, but this was still a pretty good episode. I'll give it like a 7.25 out of 10. It was pretty good. If I had to rate that would probably be like a C-. So that's pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much my review. I'm not going to do any more Lucha Underground reviews tonight because I want to go to bed early enough so I can get up early tomorrow and do other things. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content. Click on the bells. That way every time you upload a video like a Lucha Underground review or the Wrestling Rundown or any other video, you guys will get the notifications for it. Make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM Brothers and Owen the Talking Eater YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.